I know. I want the world to know. I want to let it show. It is finally spring. Spring is the season of new beginnings and warmth and light and happiness and rebirth and renewals, and so what better way to honor that than by coming out? That was a stretch, but you know what I mean. No matter who you are, where you are, what your life looks like right now, you might be saying to yourself, should I come out? Is now the right time? So hopefully this will help you answer some of those questions, and if you are out already, then awesome, just come along for the ride, why not? I'm going to frame this in response to the main question, when should I come out, and all of the different responses I've heard to that question. Some of them I think are totally valid reasons to come out, some of them I think don't matter as much, so we're going to go over them and maybe mix and match to see what's right for you. Response number 1, I should come out when I'm safe. Yes, absolutely. Number 1 precursor to coming out, I always tell people, is that you have to make sure that you are safe. You have to make sure that you're still going to have a roof over your head, that you're going to be financially supported, however that is. Sometimes you can have a sense that they're not going to be totally okay with it, but if they've ever made statements along the lines of, no child of mine will be gay, things like that, you wouldn't be my son or my daughter anymore, whatever, that's a pretty good reason to hold off until you are moved out and on your own. So I know it can be difficult to not be honest about a part of yourself with them, but your safety matters, your well-being matters, so just please keep that in mind. Response number 2. I should come out when I get a crush on somebody of the same sex. Not necessarily. I mean, there's no reason that one should cause the other. If this is something that's really causing you inner turmoil and distress, then maybe you can talk to one person about it, someone that you really trust. But just because you have feelings for one person, it doesn't mean you need to make a grand statement about it to the rest of the world or incorporate it as part of your identity. There are people actually who get crushes on people of the same sex and then later identify as straight, so it doesn't have to mean anything. You don't have to use it as a giant turning point in your life. Maybe it will be, but it's definitely not required. Response number 3, I should come out when I turn 18. You don't have to be a legal adult to be gay. It's not like voting. What if it were? What if you had to register to be gay when you turned 18? That would be like a draft that everybody wanted to be a part of. Some people come out when they're 12, and some people come out when they're 60, and both of them are okay. There is no age requirement for knowing how you identify. As long as you feel comfortable with it, then go forth and come out. Awesome. Response number 4, I should come out when I'm definitely sure of how I identify. A lot of people's identities change over time, and it's not uncommon to have more than one coming out. You might first think that you're gay and then actually end up being bisexual. You might first come out as a lesbian and then later as a trans man. You don't have to know exactly where you are in order to start telling people like, hey, I'm queer, or these are the feelings I'm having. Sexuality is fluid, gender's a spectrum. Embrace that. It's okay to change, and it's okay to start talking about it before you're sure. Response number 5, I should come out when I know that I have some kind of support. Yes, definitely. Whether you have supportive friends or family or coworkers or other people, if you know that there's going to be a core group of individuals who will support you for being LGBTQ, who are going to want to talk to you and want to help you through it, awesome. That is a wonderful reason to come out. Thumbs up. Always put the thumbs up. Why? Why do they do that? Response number 6, I should come out when I'm being bullied or I need help. Okay, this one is tricky because we know for a fact that LGBTQ kids are bullied more often than straight kids, and a lot of times it's on the basis of their sexual orientation or their gender identity. That said, you do not have to disclose that identity in order to report that you've been bullied. If you have confidence that your school is going to back you up when you come forward and say, I was bullied for being gay, for being bi, for being trans, then I think it's a really good time to go for it, because schools need to know that there are LGBTQ kids there and that they're going to face this kind of hostility and they should be protected. That said, it's really hard to tell if a school is going to be safe. In that case, it might be best to start with just one teacher as opposed to going straight to an administrator. If there's a teacher you have a close relationship with and someone that you know you can trust and you know is going to be there to support you, then start there and see what they think about whether or not you'll have success bringing it up to higher administrators. Response number 7, I should come out when I start dating somebody. Well, I hate to break it to you, but dating somebody is a good way for other people to figure out that you're LGBTQ without you telling them. You might want to take this as an opportunity to come out to your parents, and this isn't really very different from the other markers that we're using. If you're going to be safe, if you're going to be supported, things like that, then yeah, go for it. But just because you are dating somebody, it doesn't mean that you have to come out at that time. You are welcome to take your time and see what happens and cross your fingers that people don't figure it out if you don't want them to know. Response number 8, I should come out when marriage equality passes in my state. Again, why wait? Marriage Marriage equality will get here when it gets here, but it has nothing to do whatsoever with your identity and being true to yourself and feeling empowered and honest. And it might make you feel a little bit more empowered to be part of a state where, you know, you're not treated as a second-class citizen, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you should wait until marriage equality is passed to come out. We're not going to pass any of those laws unless more of us are out and open and proud and visible. Don't wait, you come out and then marriage equality will get here. Response number 9. I should come out when I join my school's gay-straight alliance or queer-straight alliance. That's up to you. If you have a healthy and functional GSA or QSA, it should operate in a way that embraces everybody who wants to come to meetings, whether you are questioning or an ally or just want to stand in the back and be quiet and watch what happens. You should feel like it's a safe space. Some people feel like their school GSAs are the first place where they feel supported and they feel like they have peers who know what they're going through, so for a lot of people, yeah, that's a great time to come out. But just because you're in a GSA doesn't mean that you're required to. Response number 10. I should come out when I feel ready. All things considered, yeah, that's all you need to know. There is no situation ever in which you have to come out, even if you are safe, even if you are supported, even if you have an awesome family and friends and school and all that stuff. Wait till you're ready. You are what matters. Take your time. You don't have to do it until you want to. If you want to hear about my weird and accidental coming out story, I made a video about it a couple of months ago, so go check that out. I would also love to hear your advice on coming out and how you have thought about the process, and if you're out already, what made you decide it was the right time, so feel free to leave all that in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it and want to see more of them, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow on Tumblr and Facebook and Twitter and all that jazz. And I am still running this survey for readers of the GayWrites blog to tell me what they like and dislike about it and what I should change to make it better in the future. So if you have 2 minutes and you haven't already, I would love if you could take that. The link is below. That's all I got, so I will see you next time.